Hello friends, welcome back to MS Technologies. In last video, we created database tables, but there is no data inside the tables. How we can able to create the data inside the tables? Here, we can create the data in two ways, either by using forms or by using admin interface. So now I will show how to create the data inside the tables by using admin interface. So how to log in into that admin interface? See here, whenever we run the server, server started. So now here, so 127.0.01800/admin URL pattern we have to click enter. Now you can go to this admin Zango administration page. Here, if you want to log in into that admin page, compulsory we require this username and password. How we will get this username and password? For this, we have to create a super user. How to create super user? We'll see it here. So here we have to run one command like Python manage.py create a super user. Here we are creating super user by using this command create super user command. It will ask some details. We have to provide those details. Here it is asking username. Here I'm giving username is Raju. Email ID mail to Raj 0525 @gmail.com. Next password. Next again re-enter password. Super user got created. So now again start the server. Server started. Go to browser. Here refresh it. So now by using that username and password, I will try to log in into that admin interface. Raju, Raju @123 is my password here. You can able to log in into this Zango administration page. Here, here we can able to see this administration page. Here, two tables are there, groups and users. These are the related to authentication and authorization. Here just now we created super user where that super user information is stored inside this users table. We can able to see the super user Raju made to Raj 0525 @gmail.com. Here what is the meaning for this? Here it is showing in green color means this person use the super user. This person have all permissions, all rights. And we can create the user through form also, registration form also we can create the user. But for those people, we won't get this color tick mark. For those people, we will get a red color tick mark. Those are the users, but those people are not super users. Only super user contains all permissions, but those people not contains all permissions. See here, if you click on this, you can able to see the fields, whatever the fields are there inside user table. Username, password, first name, last name, email address, permissions, active status, staff status, super user status, and the user permissions. These are the different types of user permissions. Super user contains all these permissions, but normal user doesn't contain any permissions. We have to give the permissions for normal users, right? So this is the users table. Same way, groups table also we have it here. So here we can create the group, right? So these are the tables, right? Are there inside administration page? How we got these two tables? We have not created these two tables. Then how we got these two tables? Whenever we run migrate command, it will generate, it will create all the required tables inside the project. Just we run migrate command. Inside settings.py file, if you observe this settings.py file, here we have so many inbuilt applications are there. So many inbuilt applications we are getting through this Zango software. Right. For these applications, whatever the required tables are there, all required tables will be created whenever we run migrate command. Migrate command, what it will do? It will create the tables inside the database. Right here, auth application is there, authentication application. For this authentication application, whatever the required tables are there, it will create all required tables. So there we are seeing user and group tables. Both are related to this application only. Now here this is our application. Cart app is our application. Now our application related table also it compulsory it will create inside the database whenever we run migrate command. Now next what we have to do. If you observe it here, we can able to see only users and groups table. But where is our table? Where is our model? Here we created one model class which is nothing but product. Here I created one model class with the name of product. This is the model class name. I want to see this model inside admin interface. If you want to create the data through admin interface, compulsory this model class should be available inside that admin. Then only we can able to create the data through admin interface. But here there is no product model. Here there is no model class product. How we can able to get that? First we have to make it available that product class inside the admin interface. Then only we can able to create the data through admin. How we can able to get that product model inside this admin interface? For that what we have to do? Just we have to register our model class with the admin interface. We have to register this model class with the admin interface. Then we can able to see this product inside that admin page. How to register? Where we have to register that? Where we have to write that registration code. For that, inside our application folder, we have a admin.py file is there. Here we have to write a registration code. First, we have to import that model inside admin.py from dot models import product. Here we have to write registration code admin dot site dot register of product. That's it. So now server is started. Go back to browser. Here just to refresh it. See you can able to see that products table. See inside cart app product table is there. Now here we can able to clear the data inside that product table. If you click just add button. Here add is there. If you click on this add, you can able to see like this. Here you can able to enter the data. Product name. Here I am giving product name is t-shirt. Product description. Latest design. Here product date. Here I am giving product date is 2020 0512 like this. Just click on save. So here we'll get the product data like this. One product got created. So next I add one more product here. Wristwatch. Latest model. Date is same date I'm giving. Otherwise, change the date like this. Save it. Here, two records got created inside that product. Two records got created. One is a T-shirt. Other one is a wristwatch. Now, if you want to see these details, you can click it here, and you can able to see those details. Instead of showing like this, instead of getting like this, I want to get complete data. I want to show complete data, whatever the data is there inside that product table. I want to see complete data in admin interface. How we can able to see? For that, inside our model class, inside our admin class, we have to create one more class like class. Here we have to create the class product admin. You can give name anything. Here we can give anything, but this class should be extends. This class should be extensor admin dot model admin. So here model admin is a class which is located inside admin module. So our class should extend from this model admin. Inside this we have to specify whatever the columns you want to see inside that admin interface. For that here I'm taking one list underscore display. Here I'm taking list, like here I will give product ID, product name, product description, product date, and we have to register this product admin also. Just come on the product admin. That's it. So now you can able to see completed data inside that admin interface. Right. Go back to browser, just refresh it. You can able to see like this. You can able to see like this. Here this is the ID auto field generated. Okay, no problem. Here I will remove this one. Only these three fields are required. Just refresh it. Here product name, product description, product date, you'll get like this. You can able to see the data inside admin interface like this. So now I want to see same data is created inside the model, so or not. Same data is not created inside model inside database also or not, I want to check. For that what we have to do now, go to database. Here just so first check the database table is available or not, product table inside the database TASC. Here how the table will be created, application name underscore model class name. Application name is CartYam underscore model class name is product. This is the table got created. Product name, product description, product date. These are the fields which we took inside that product model class. Now I want to check the data. Select star from CartYam underscore model class name. Model class name is product. So this is the data which we created. One t-shirt latest design, this is the date. Second one is the wristwatch latest model date. So like this we can create the data inside a table through admin interface. Same way we can create the data by using forms also. I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. And if you guys are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe and share this video to your friends. Right. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.